So after sharing all these tips and you still can make your mistake, trust me, they are following you from your village. There's nothing you want to tell me. If you follow me very well, you can't be misled. So I'm going to give in this video, nobody will give it to you elsewhere. I said what I said. Your parents should go to the body of benchers complex directly. My souvenir was trash. Total nonsense. Network is bad in body of benchers complex. The network is terrible. Once you enter that hall, you can't browse, you can't do anything. Nobody. Don't do your call to bar party on the same day of your call. On your call to bar day, please eat well. Eat the night before you eat. Even if you don't eat the night before, eat that morning. Hi guys, it's your boy Abondi of Lagos. Get it right. Literally, it's a feel good. All of a sudden, good. Am I mad or something? People of God, today I'm going to be sharing things you need to know before your call to bar. By the way, if you don't know, my name is Abundance, and I was just called to the Nigerian bar in July, and I'm filming this video in July for you to see and learn from me. If you're watching this video right now, I'm sure you are in your pathway to success. Trust me, in your pathway to success, you can never fail. You can never fail because I'm praying for you. I'm rooting for you. If you follow me very well, you can't be misled. Trust me, I'm not going to mislead you. So I'm going to be sharing things you need to know before your call to bar, and yeah, during the call to bar and everything. I'm going to share from my experience what I saw. Trust me, what I'm going to give in this video, nobody will give it to you elsewhere. Nobody will give. I'm going to give it to you for free. So what's the best you could do? Subscribe to this channel, share this video to so many people, and like and engage it. Okay, that is the best you can do. Not like if you want to sponsor me for something, I will not take it though. But like this is the best you can do for now. You understand? So yeah, let's get into this video. So after sharing all these tips and you still can make your mistake, trust me, they are following you from your village. There's nothing you want to tell me. They are following you. It's village people. Go to your village. Go there and beg them to leave you. I'm sharing this inside you don't make mistakes. Not like I made all these mistakes, but I saw my colleagues made these mistakes, and yeah, I was opportune to be there. So I said I'm going to film it for my people and tell my people because I know I have a good number of legal minds as my audience. So yeah, it's worth sharing, right? So yeah, let's get into this video. As you can see, I'm saying these things I'm saying from my head because I just finished cut bar, so I'm sharing my experience basically. And yeah, if I make mistakes, feel free to correct me as well in the comment section. Then the first thing I want you to know is this: plan early. When I mean plan early, as soon as you are done with law school exams, you are done and you are done resting and everything, start thinking of your cut bar. Of course, you wrote well. I expect you to pass. So after you're done with law school, start planning for your course about how is it going to be. Have a vision, have a plan of what you want it to be. Do you want to do a party? Do you want to have a big photo shoot? Do you want to have family shoot? All these things, just have a plan. As soon as your results come out, there'll be pressure on you guys. There'll be so much pressure on you. Once the result drop like this, everybody's running up and down, trying to do this, trying to do that. Then if you're lucky, you're set and Council of Legal Education decides to give you guys a long period of time to prepare for your call to bar, then that's a plus. But if you're not opportune to have that grace, because on sets, as soon as the result drops, 2 weeks or 3 weeks after call to bar has started, that's how it has always been. But if you're lucky and you have time, that doesn't mean you should relax. So my point is this: plan your photo shoot, plan your wig and gown, plan everything. If you have the money, get your wig and gown when you are in law school. I said what I said. I got my wig and gown when I was in law school. Some people say it's encouraging them to read. Fine. But if you feel you don't have the money, it's not encouraging you to read, or you don't like you're not moved by all those things, get your wig and gown as soon as the result is out. When you get your wig and gown, they will always tell you that there's a photo shoot that comes with it. Depending on the brand you're buying from, they'll tell you there's a photo shoot that comes with it. If you're the kind of person that wants to go hard, you want to go really big, don't rely on the shoot that a brand that is going to do by your wig and gown. Don't rely on it. I told you this. That's one of the things you should know. Then your suits and shoes and everything, know the dress code. Of course, you should have known the dress code as soon as you are done with your bar finance. You should know what they want. It is basically to be prim and proper and all those stuff. But the criteria or what you should know is this: know that you need to have your suit ready, because if your suit is not ready and you have your wig and gown, it's just like a wasted effort. Because that was one of the things that happened to me. I had my wig and gown when I was still in law school, but for my photo shoot and my cut bar, I needed a new suit. So my new suit was what delayed my shoot at some point. So that is one thing you should know. Start preparing your wig and gown and every other thing as soon as your result is out. That is the first thing I want you to know. Then secondly is your shoot. I'm going to be repeating some things I say in this video over and over because they are connected. Your shoot. Most wig and gown brands are going to give you pictures, and those pictures are going to give you are most likely 4 copies, 3 copies from, yeah, because you bought the wig and gown from them. If I were you, make an arrangement for a proper shoot and additional shoots if you want to go hard, if you want to have really clean pictures. Because most times, yeah, unless you know the photographer they are using, if he's good, fine and good. But the problem with these photographers is that they merge you with some other persons that are going to do their shoot, because all of you are rushing for your cultivar preparation. So they're going to merge you all together to come and do your shoot together at that day. So if you're not ready to be merged, if you're not ready to join the crowd or be rushed and do fast, and all those kind of things, don't plan to do your shoot on that. Book a private session for yourself. Prepare for yourself to have a proper shoot. As for me, I had a brand shoot, or I had a wig and gown shoot as usual. The normal shoot that comes with buying a wig and gown. So when I got to the set that day, I met somebody on ground, but the guy was almost done. So when I started my own shoots, NEPA took the lights. But I'll blame it on the photographer. That guy has issues on his own. I'm not going to talk about him on this channel, but he has issues on his own. So like relying on him was the big mistake I made, thinking that it's going to come out well. That probably if he takes fine pictures, I'm going to now pay for more and all those things, because brand will pay for the big and gown brand will pay for 3 or 4 copies. Then if you want more, you have to pay. So me relying on him was where my problem started from, because he didn't even deliver the 3 or 4 that it was not even so fine. So that was the problem. And another person was on ground, so they were telling me, do fast, be fast. Your time is almost up. This one, that one, and all those. Other. So like it was not really worth it. So I knew that from that shoot, I'm going to have a special shoot. I'm going to have another different shoot altogether. So that's another thing you need to do. So if you want to really go hard, you want to have clean, good pictures, please plan your shoot separately from what the wig and gown brand is going to give you, because it's never going to be up to what you're going to pay for. It's never going to be up to your different private shoots. Some people had clean video pictures from their wig and gown brand, but like for me, I was not lucky to have it. So I would still advise you to have your private shoot in case you want to snap with your family and all those things. And imagine you want to snapping with your family and friends and all those things, and people are all over the studio. About 10 people are there on wig and gown waiting for the guy to be done with you to come and snap them. They are not going to allow you to have your freedom. So that's one thing. Then thirdly is your suit. Don't rely on the suit you finish law school with. Trust me, you want to be a baddie, you want to be clean, you want to be neat that day. Get a good suit that day. Get the best. Don't manage what you have been using in law school. Get a new suit. Get yourself fine suits. If I'm to advise you, get a designer to get your measurement and make suits for you. That was what I did that made me steal my day. I mean, I stole the whole occasion. I said what I said. So yeah, I mean, if you want to get a very nice thing, get a designer, let him get your measurement. He's going to show your exact measurement, your exact size of your suits, and that's what you're gonna do. But the mistake I made was that he took my measurement in January, because I thought our results would come out by February and our cut bar will be March. So he took my measurement by January. When I saw that February nothing came out, March nothing came out, and we were just there, I got tired. So when the result came out April, I now started rushing. Oh yeah, make my this thing, no, make my this thing, because the guy was already busy with other things. So try and book your designer early. If you know you're going to add body, hair, maybe. But if you're not going to add body, just try and have it in mind. Pay him if you want to. In fact, the purpose of all this thing is just to cut budget for you guys. The purpose of all this thing is just to reduce things, to reduce the cost of expense you're going to spend. Because trust me, you're going to spend money. So if you want to reduce the budget and expense you're going to go through, start doing these things early. The earlier the better. Then I went for my shoe. I bought my shoe late. My shoe was among the last things I got to, because my suit was not ready. I couldn't buy shoe. So when my suit was ready, I discovered that the shoe I had in mind would go with it. So I now went to get my shoe in Lagos Island, and the shoe actually was given. So yeah, that is it. Then the fourth thing is this: when preparing for your call to bar, book your flight. As soon as they tell you guys your call to bar will be on so day, as soon as they give you a date from 7th to 10 or 7 to 9 or whatever, once they give you a date, please book your flight. Book your flight. Don't wait. Because if you say, I want to wait for my friend, I want to wait for this, I'm going to wait for that, the aircraft might end up being filled up, or it may end up having one seat available, two seat available. So in other words, if people are four or five, people can't fly together anymore. So if you want to fly as a clique or as a team or whatever, book your flight as soon as your date is dropped. Once it's certain that you are having your khutbah in April or in November, please book your flight. Don't wait. Because one thing is that your classmates are going to be rushing that flight to the same with you. The family of your classmates, friends, and every other random business people are going to be flying. Nobody only to fly now. It's no need that is traveling that period. So once you say it's November, please book your flight because everybody will be on their site. And airlines, they know how to hike price as soon as they notice that there is a surge or something like that at on their site. So they will hike up the price and all that. So please, once your timetable or your date of call is out, not your own date. Once they say that the date of khutbah, because they're going to release a date and say your khutbah is going to be between 7th to 10th of November. That's usually what they will say. When they say that you may not know your own date of call. Please, for example, book it maybe 2 days before the khutbah start. If the khutbah will start 7th, book your flight to be on 5th or 6th. Just land Abuja before the khutbah to avoid stories that touch. That's one. Then when you are booking your apartment or hotel, I beg in the name of God, please look for apartments or hotels that are close to khutbah venue. Confirm where your khutbah is going to be. If it's going to be in Jabi, Body of Ventures Complex or ICC or whatever, please look for apartments in Lokogoma, Galadimawa, Jabi, and all those axes, Jahi, and all those things. Look for places around there. Don't go and stay in Gwagwalada or stay in Katampe or stay in Asokoro. Then Kotuba is going to be in Jabi. Trust me, Abuja is expensive. You spend money on transport, and if you don't know your way around the city, you'll be using boats, and it's going to be a lot of money. So book your flight, book your apartment close to the venue of Kotuba, or better still, be in a central place close to the airport and somewhere that is still close to be navigate. Because trust me, even on your day of Kotuba, okay, I'm getting to that. Then the 15th on my list, I'm talking from my head, I don't even know if I'm getting the numbers. The 15th on my list is this. On your call to bar day, the 15th on my list is very, very important. This particular one, pay good attention. Pay attention to this particular one. On your call to bar day, you have only one, you're entitled to one guest. But most times people get invites from people that their parents are not coming or their guests are not coming. They buy invite and all those stuff. I'm not saying you should go and buy invite, but people usually do it so that their parents will come in. That's an aside. If you want to do that, go ahead and do it. But on your call to bar day, you are supposed to go to stadium. From stadium, there will be a bus that will convey you from stadium to the location. Listen to this particular point very, very well. Many people made this mistake in my set. Your guests, you are supposed to come with your guests to the stadium. There's a bus for the new week. There's a bus for your guests. The bus for the new weeks is always faster because they try to move the new weeks more. If, for example, two buses or three buses come, two buses will carry new wig, one bus will carry the parents or the guests. So their queue is always long. It usually doesn't move so fast. Then people that are the new wigs, of course, they always carry them. The purpose of that bus is to convey people to the Body of Ventures complex, and it's to reduce the crowd of people coming directly and facing traffic in that airport road to the venue of the Body of Ventures. Good. So on that particular day, on your call to bar day, if I were you, your parents should go to the Body of Ventures complex directly. I said what I said. Listen to me again. Your parents, tell them to go to the venue directly. Or if people don't have the luxury of car or something, probably because it's somebody that will still drop you at the stadium. Maybe it's one car that will drop you at the stadium and still drop your guest with you. When the car drops you the new week at the stadium, tell the person that dropped you, whether it's boat or private car or anything, tell that person to go and drop your mother or your father in Body of Ventures complex. Because you are always going to enter the hall, you the new week, you will definitely enter the hall no matter what. But your guests may not enter the hall because the hall can be filled up. Like in our own set, the first day, many parents were locked out, they couldn't enter the hall. Even the second day and third day, some parents were locked out. So what I did on my own day was to tell my brother to go and drop me stadium. As soon as my brother dropped me stadium, they waited a little. I told him, carry my mom to the venue. Let her enter the hall. So my mom entered the hall even before me. There is a new wig. So because there's always traffic in that airport road. So in order to pass that traffic, to escape that traffic and to escape getting into the hall of the standing in the queue and everything, tell your guests to go to the venue first, because you, the new wig, will always enter no matter what. They will always tell you to enter. They will attend to new wig faster than guests. So when you want your parents to enter, if you don't want a situation whereby your parents came and they did not allow them to enter because the hall was filled up or there was no space and all those stuff, don't start saying they will make provisions. They will count the seat according to the number of invite. Those guys don't really send you. They do not care. And in our own side, we are too many. So they didn't make provisions for extra. It was only on the third day that they made provision for extras and all those. And second day and third day, first they didn't make provision for that. So if you want your parents to enter, please tell them to enter the venue that day. Then on your call to bad day, if you're a content creator, this is for you. Or if you're not even a content creator, just bear this in mind. Or generally, network is bad in Body of Benchers complex. The network is terrible. Once you enter that hall, you can't browse, you can't do anything. Nobody will be able to reach you. Even to answer call will be very, very difficult. That's before the event start, because they will tell you to turn off your phone. But before you turn off your phone, if you want to make your post your pictures, post all those things, post it before you get to the hall. Like me, I had to schedule my posts the day before it. I already scheduled everything to go live in the morning to go. So I didn't bother myself about the whole network problem and everything. I already had my day planned. So if you want to make your post it before you enter that hall, because as soon as you enter that hall, you will not be able to do anything unless you come out of the hall. Sometimes it's very, very stressful coming out. That's one. Then two, try and enter with your power bank. Yes, I regretted not entering my power bank in my own time because my battery was low. Mind you, I charged my phone from home, but because I was creating content in the hall, my battery was low, so I regretted it. I had to start looking for power bank. And many people didn't bring their power bank because everybody was saying they say we should not bring power, they should not bring power bank. But if you can hide your power bank very well, if you can hide it and bring it in, trust me, you will need power bank in the hall. Just bring your power bank and your cord, and you will need it. That's the sixth thing on my list. Look out for your friends as soon as you enter the hall. Look out for your friends, people that you want to see, people you want to greet and take pictures with and everything. Look out for them as soon as you enter the hall. Once you get into the hall, start doing it. Because once the body of benchers enter, the ceremony starts. And the ceremony is just for like 50 minutes, 1 hour. The only thing that will delay people is just collecting your certificate and everything, because they will be sharing that as soon as you are seated, they'll be sharing it line by line. But most times, it doesn't always come fast. So and some people get their own fast. So once they get it and the ceremony is over, they are rushing out to go and celebrate and snap pictures and jubilate to their family members. So you may not see them. So anybody you want to see, that is the best place to see that person before the occasion starts. Once the occasion starts, it is over. You may not see that person again because everywhere gets rowdy and crowded. That's another thing you need to know. Then the seventh thing you need to know is about the car park and the crowd. If you are coming with your family and you are bringing a car, get someone to drive your car. Get a driver or get someone to be on standby. If you have 3 guests and 3 of you are entering the hall, get an extra person that will take the car out. Because if you park your car along the road or near the venue, once the occasion is over, you will not be able to come out easily. The road will be blocked. This is something I've witnessed year to year, because I've witnessed call to bar from my 100 level to 500 level, because I schooled in Abuja. Call to bar is done in Abuja. I've witnessed call to bar. Although all of them are not usually done in Abuja, in Body of Benchers. At least 2 or 3 now have been done in Body of Benchers, and that place is very, very, very narrow. The road is not so spacious. So trust me, there will be massive crowd. Imagine calling about 5,000 people to bar. What are you telling me? So you can't expect anything less. It has to be crowded. So if you want to leave that place on time, tell someone to carry your car and leave. Or so probably park somewhere far out of on the express. Don't park close to the Body of Benchers complex. Once you're done with your call to bar, enter a bike and come out. Some people will be laughing at me enter bike on my call to bar day. But that is what it is. You cannot help it. If you want to leave that place on time, if you really want to leave that crowd, you have to enter a bike. It's only bike that will be able to bring you out of that location easily. Because if you wait for your brother or your driver to come in with the car, he will get stuck in the traffic. And when you now enter the car, you get stuck when trying to leave again. So the best thing to do, if you want to be on the safe side, tell someone to carry your car out of the location. Don't park your car near that body of ventures complex in order to be safe. So that is the seventh thing on my list. Then the eighth thing on my list, I hope I'm getting the numbering, is your party. If you want to celebrate your call to bar party, if you really want to go hard, if you want to enjoy yourself and enjoy the moment, don't do your call to bar party on the same day of your call. Don't do that. I did my call to bar on the same day. So many people were tagging me, posting my pictures and celebrating me and all those stuff. I didn't get to read their message. I didn't get to see it because I was overwhelmed. As soon as I was done with the call to bar, the road was blocked, of course. So I told my brother not to park, of course. He left with the car. So he was now trying to come back. We told him just be coming small, small. We had to enter bike and meet him on the road. As soon as we entered bike, we entered the car and we left. That's how I was able to leave. I came back early because this was what I did. What I just told you now, I did it and it worked for me. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So if you want to celebrate yourself really well, if you want to throw a party and enjoy the moment and everything, don't do your call to bar on that same day. Celebrate yourself, especially on a different day. Even if it's the next day, the next 2 days, just celebrate yourself. Anytime you throw call to bar party, people will come for you. So far, I've not done any other party. People will come for you. If you decide to do two party, people will celebrate you. People love celebration. As far as there is food, people will come. So if you want to enjoy your moment, don't do your call to bar on the same day of your call. Unless you know you're not a social media person, you don't even care, you want to do everything and leave and everything, or you are not staying in Abuja and people came from somewhere to come and see you. Fine, you might decide to do your party that day. But if not, don't invite people to your call to bar location. That's the body of ventures. There's no need. I beg you, no need inviting people to the venue. Just tell them to come for your reception if you want to enjoy the moment because everywhere is crowded. You don't want to even face that crowd and that rush and the heat and the struggle and everything. No. You don't want to do that. Just tell your guests, please come to my reception. That's what I did. I didn't bother. If I want to invite people, I will tell the whole of my audience, oh yeah, make una they come to body of ventures. But I didn't bother doing that. So if you want to enjoy your moment, do your call to bar on a separate day. I did my own on a separate day. I will have the time to test people, direct them on how to find the location, like reach out to my audience where I would have had the time to relax. I was stressed out. In fact, I was really stressed out on my call to bar day. Then another thing is this. On your call to bar day, this is the 8th point, right? Or the 9th point. On your call to bar day, please eat well. Eat the night before you eat. Even if you don't eat the night before, eat that morning. Eat food, not snacks. Eat food. Find something to eat. Because trust me, you'll be overwhelmed, you'll be hungry, you'll be tired in that hall. Nobody will tell you this thing. But this is things I faced. I ate the night before it, but trust me, I was hungry. I brought food. I knew I'll be hungry. But that morning, I was so overwhelmed. I was so tensed because I had an issue with my white. They complained about my white that I should remove. This is not the white I'm supposed to wear. So it added to my problem. My brother ended up eating that food. But trust me, please eat. Even if it's bread and tea or anything. If anything that you lay your hand to eat, just eat something solid that will keep you. Because when you get to that hall, you'll be very, very, very hungry. That's another thing that you need to. Coming to souvenirs and gifts, please listen to me very well. Why I'm sharing all these points, so you guys will learn from my mistake and don't make mistakes. Avoid rush. Avoid rush. Call to buy is once in a lifetime. And trust me, you have the luxury of time. Envisage everything you want to do. I'm sure you know you will pass. Start making an idea. Write what you want to be on your souvenir. If you're making a jotter, a calendar, a flax, all these things, you need your pictures need to bang. Your pictures need to be slap. Everything needs to come out perfectly well. So your pictures that you're going to show off on your share on your call to bar is most likely what you're going to put on your souvenir. So take good pictures. That's how I've been lamenting on making your pictures come out early and very, very good. My souvenir was trash. Total nonsense. The guy that did my souvenir messed up. Like till today, I regret ever doing souvenir with that guy. And that was because I was rushing. In fact, I was collecting the souvenir at the point of me going to the airport so I could go do a bill. That day, I don't want to think about it. So if you don't want this thing to happen to you, please make your souvenir, make it on time. If you know you want to do your party in Lagos, in Abuja or Lagos, wherever you want to do it, just make your souvenir because you want to share your souvenir in Abuja. Everybody's going to be in Abuja, so you want to share your souvenir in Abuja. That's a reasonable thing to do. Then you keep some in Lagos, probably for your Lagos party. Good. So make your souvenir early. That's why I'm saying this thing. But before then, souvenir, what you need to write on souvenir, you don't need money to do that now. Just write them down. Have a draft. Have a sample. I already had everything, although in my head, what I wanted to do. But the guy still messed me up. If you look at my souvenir, if I ever post it, you may not see my souvenir online, sha. But my souvenir pictures, the pictures of my souvenir are not what I ended up posting as my cultivar pictures. Because my souvenir pictures are the pictures a big and gun brand sponsored. You understand? So I didn't end up using that. My pictures really, I had to take another pictures, but those pictures, they really ate. I'm going to attach them. You're going to see them. Those pictures, look at them. Look at my pictures. Look at my pictures now. Those pictures, they ate and left no crumbs. So, okay. Yeah, I can add his, I can give you guys his link. He's in Abuja. So, those of you in Abuja, or you can come to Abuja and take your shoot if you have the luxury of time. If you can fly in and come in and take your pictures, fine. And the guy doesn't disappoint. You can negotiate with him and all that. I'm not doing promotion for him, but I'm just telling you who did my own. And yeah, it was super good. If you want to try him, you can go ahead and try him. So, yeah, that is all for things you need to know for your cultivar. Then enrollment is now online. You don't need to rush. You don't need to do anything. Then screening too is also online. Screening for your cultivar is online. We are going to make a payment of 40,000 and yeah, make a payment of 10,000 for alumni and making it 50,000. And that's basically then you're going to send your documents online and everything. Please follow instructions. Follow instructions. They're going to tell you guys what you're going to do. Send this, send that. Follow it that same way. If you don't follow it, you are not going to be screened completely. You understand? They are going to give you there's a way they send their message free for call or something like that. You're like you are free for the call to bar. You have been screened for the call to bar. Some persons they were partially screened, and that partially screened means that you're not going to get your results or there are two certificates they're going to give you, a cultivar qualifying certificate and the other one. So you're going to get one of them. They're not going to give you the other one. I can't really say because I didn't experience that, but my colleagues that didn't get that, that's how I was able to know about it. So you have to go to Buhari. So to avoid that issue, please follow instruction of whatever they tell you. Yeah, that brings us to the end of what you need to know about your cultivar. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's long and short to watch it to the end. Subscribe, share, give it to someone, tell someone, watch this video, support this boy, okay? For me to have told you all these things, about 5,000 people were cultivar, nobody told you all these things. I came here to share it with you. What can you say? The best you could say is thank you, and the best that thank you, I want you to say it by sharing this video and doing all those little things, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video, Sha. I hope it was really helpful. I really hope I was able to tell you things that you need to know about the cultivar. And that's all for now. If there's any other thing, I'll add it in the comment section. And yeah, for now, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the congratulatory messages and all those stuff. I always come back to give my YouTube community. I always come back for you guys because I mean I love my YouTube family so much. I love my YouTube family. And in the absence of no other thing, thank you and see you guys. Bye.